got our first award, and just so I get it right, can I just read that? You have exactly the right one. So this is an award for someone who's worked tirelessly all the years that I've known her. There's a very special space way over in Western Australia. It's not Vladivostok, it's actually part of our country, way down there in Albany, Denmark and such. And this person has been part of the crew there that have been inspiring fiddle kids for decades now. And there's about, at the moment, probably 200 fiddle kids there. For no small effort to this one person, and she's been investigating fiddledom across the globe. For those that were here last year, we had Shenzo Gregorio from the four-player string quartet. He took away the awards last year. We might try and get him on the phone again this time because there's a story we'll want to continue on that too, but we'll see how we go with that. He's been spending a lot of time with this lady as well, and she's been mapping out his abilities, taking the fiddles to a whole other dimension. So this award is for research, teaching, and performance. And we give a very surprised lady the Golden Fiddle Award winner for research, teaching, and performance, Jude Iddison.
That is indeed a surprise.
Do you know how hard it is to keep this stuff from people?
I have something I want to say just over there. Wasn't expecting this. Thank you very much.
But this is on a twofold note because, as she'll explain, we've had a loss over there as well.
Today, the audience and musicians are gathered from across the country to share the joy of violin fiddling here in Tamworth. And many of the fiddlers here today have expanded from a Western classical music practice. And the creativity and spontaneity and vitality synonymous with fiddling has inspired and enriched us as musicians. The pedagogical benefits of fiddling to inspire and motivate classical violinists has been well documented and thoroughly proven. And I've taught violin for many years in the Albany and Denmark area on the south coast of WA with a number of colleagues who recognise these benefits, resulting in a community of over 200 young fiddlers. At the forefront of the fiddle movement has been colleague Margaret Gunson, who, along with Mike Hyder, created Just Fiddling. Oh, that's me. Where's Margaret? Has created Just Fiddling, which offers foot-stomping, fiddling fun for all ages. Today I'd like to pay tribute to Margaret, who recently passed away. Her passion and dedication as an educator nurtured a generation of violinists. Marg played with the West Australian Symphony Orchestra for decades until moving to Albany, and an accident prevented her from holding the violin in the traditional way, and she reinvented her practice and held the violin as a cello. Thank you, Margaret, for expanding our musical world. It was through this expansion into the fiddling world that I met Andrew Clermont and was invited to collaborate in his wonderful supper club with an extraordinary array of astounding musicians. One of these musicians, Shenzo Gregorio, who unfortunately can't be here today, has become my musical mentor. His artistry was the subject of my 2021 honours thesis, which has subsequently led to my current PhD research into expanding a classical violin practice to embrace the art of improvisation in a range of musical styles. As part of my PhD, I wrote a set of 3 fiddle tunes inspired by the Scandinavian, Celtic and bluegrass fiddle traditions called the Mist Set, which we would like to perform for you now. Thank you very much for this amazing award, and thanks to Margaret for inspiring my journey.
The violinist is a painter of sound, using the palette of strings to create vivid landscapes of melody and harmony. Each stroke of the bow is a brushstroke, and every performance is a masterpiece in its own right. The Mist Set. Ladies and gentlemen, Jude Iddison. Paul Henderson, Luke Ferguson, Robbie Long, the beautiful Mist Set. The violin, a resident chamber for the human soul, has the power to evoke the entire spectrum of human emotion. Its delicate and graceful curves conceal the potential for great drama and passion, making it an instrument that mirrors the complexities of the human heart.